Okay then everyone, we have some interesting news going inside of the Galactic War. We have a success message, new major order, and also we're gonna share our opinion regarding the patch that did not happen yesterday despite it being Tuesday. We also have a very big message coming from the Arrowhead team displayed by Baskinator. Let's jump into World of Helldivers 2 and see what's going on. Yesterday was Tuesday and the patch did not happen, which is quite disappointing for most of you guys. However, there has been no clarification from any of the community managers to my knowledge on what that usually means that the developers are cooking. Well, at least I hope they are cooking, because there is a lot of complaints about the performance and a lot of bugs in the game right now. The Pelican one as well as the new Gator drill are flying all over the map like crazy. They clip onto the map, they fly away, they get sent sky high by the Hive Lords. It's a very annoying bug that doesn't even let you finish the mission. You could be there with God knows how many samples and then the Pelican would just decide to go on the ground, never to be seen again. Big bug that needs to be rectified, and I hope that the next patch that's gonna come out hopefully next Tuesday will fix this one, as this is the one of the most game-breaking bugs that we had in quite some time. Let's have a look at this message that has recently appeared in the Helldivers 2 official Discord. Head of our community management, Baskinator, has put a very important message. Greetings Helldivers, we know many of you have been experiencing issues including performance drops, stability hiccups, freezes and annoying audio bugs. We've seen the feedback across Discord forums, Reddit and on our dashboards. You've been loud, clear and absolutely right to expect better. We also recognize that our recent updates haven't hit the mark and our silence hasn't helped. That's on us. We read all of it and we are hard at work creating a roadmap to address this. Starting with the good news, there is an incoming update mid-October-ish where we'll start chipping away at some key crash fixes, fix primary weapon sidearm audio that stops during a mission, minor performance improvements, long overdue bug fixes like charger footstep sounds or weapon audio stopping mid-mission. No more landing on caves, a balance pass, we're unleashing Niklas and Leonard. For some of the bigger performance pieces, unfortunately we can't wave a short turnaround magic wand, nor would a 60-day patch fix them fully. Rather, it would be duct tape where it needs to solder. So we're working on a bigger development plan as to how we can address some of the larger concerns. Short term, we think the above will make a noticeable improvement, and beyond that we'll keep working on the top issues you keep raising. In the future, we're planning more transparency and more talk. We're looking to share more about our processes, performance and how we got here, plus further improvements and evolution. For starters, expect another post next week to kick that off. Between the Xbox launch, the Halo ODST Legendary Warband, the free Into the Unjust update and other surprises, we've welcomed a ton of new players, brought back veterans and delivered a lot of content. Now it's time to double down on fixes, polish and better communication. We hear you, we want things to be in a better state, we are taking it very seriously, we will continue working and sharing. Thanks for sticking with us for Super Earth. This has been a very lengthy message and I think this is something that we very much needed, as for the past almost 48 hours developers have been almost completely silent, and this message has bringing us a lot of clarity and we finally know that they are cracking down on some major issues that are inside of the game. I do like the fact that they are finally addressing the charger issue and more audio issues. Those have been absolutely annoying ones, especially when you encounter them mid-mission. They were very noticeable bugs, very anti-immersive, and immersion is what Helldivers is known for. We cannot lose immersive feeling inside of this game, otherwise this game will just become another shooter. I don't want this to happen. Helldivers 2 is an absolutely amazing game. I know a lot of you guys, including myself, had some major performance issues. Those of you guys that play on PCs, you could notice that your processors are spiking out of control. Myself, my PC at times is becoming 10 times louder as my CPU CPU simply cannot keep up. In-game performance resulted in crashes, freezes, other major issues that are extremely annoying, and I absolutely understand why a lot of you guys are taking a break off the game or leaving the game completely, but I will encourage you guys to come back, as I hope that this message is not only bringing clarity, but in the long run, it will bring massive performance change in a positive way. And I hope that will convince you guys to stay in the game and spread managed democracy. That's why we're here, Helldivers. Let's start with the good news. We got a success message regarding the last major order from the High Command. The Helldivers have seized the automaton's ill-gotten habitat tech, while holding Hellmire against the unrelenting onslaught of Terminate marauders. Thanks to the Helldivers' expertise in high-value item repatriation, these habitat technologies are already being put to use, expanding and strengthening Outpost Alpha. Upon completion, the improved Gloom Base Alpha will span several interconnected subterranean complexes. Additions include reinforced habitat walls, rupture strain detection networks, improved spore proofing, and deauthorizing of dormitory ventilation, and several planet surface periscopes reserved for recreational use. Gloombase Alpha will house only the very best of Super Earth's logistics officers, chosen based on past merits and projected interpersonal chemistry. These soon-to-be close-knit communities will deploy ready to conduct normal logistics operations. Adequate logistics support in the area is set to combat adverse effects of the gloom and help liberation efforts on the nearby Hive world. Great news everyone, as we are about to tackle Oshone once again, but before that is going to happen, we need all the help we can get, and that will include the Democracy Space Station, which is exactly what the new major order is all about. The Great Expedition into the Gloom has been met with undue resistance. In order to seize the Hive world and its abundance of E711, High Command has approved a number of improvements and augmentations to the Democratic Space Station. Application of the quadruple coating of spore-resistant polymers, installation of a prototype atmospheric autoclave, and implementation of a crew-wide spore quarantine protocol. The spore-resistant polymer coating that allows super destroyers to enter the Gloom has been proven time-consuming to apply using traditional methods. Fortunately, engineers have identified that Carlia possesses the ideal gravitational and atmospheric conditions for aerosolizing these polymers, allowing for spray application that is efficient, accurate, and airway safe. However, this planet lies within contested Illuminate territory. The Helldivers are ordered to seize Carlia from the Illuminate and establish a secure perimeter around their planet. The DSS is mankind's greatest weapon and must be sharpened and honed. This is exactly what we need to tackle the Hive world with full strength, is the Democracy Space Station. But in order to push the DSS into the Gloom, we need to secure the planet that is ideal for the polymer coating application, and that is on the planet of Carlia. We also need to seize the designated planet and establish a safe perimeter around it so that the DSS can be safely upgraded there. Another week-long major order. Not a lot of you guys are mostly excited about this one because it's another massive major order. However, I think we do need a long period of time for the Illuminate related major order, as I know a lot of you guys don't like that faction as much as the bots or the Terminates. We need to hold Alaraf, hold Hydrobius, and hold Carlia by the end of this major order, and we also need to hold Hellmire, and I have a feeling that the next attack on Hellmire is coming. The bugs definitely have a very big problem with the Outpost Alpha and will do everything they can to take it back before Outpost Alpha will be fortified. However, securing those planets is proven to be quite difficult right now, as there is a long way to go, as those planets are currently not under Super Earth control. We need to liberate Alamak in order to get to Alaraf, Hydrobius, and then Carlia itself. We have a long way to go, a lot of planets to liberate. A week-long major order is a very good time to solidify those planets and take them back from the Illuminate. Helldivers are currently on Alamak trying to liberate one of the megacities and destroy the Illuminate strongholds. Once Alamak is secured, we can make our way over to Alarath, then either Hydrobius or Carlia, but we need all of those planets and establish the safe zone for the Democracy space station and secure the construction site before the Illuminate lay their hands on the DSS, which would be a massive devastation. Once again, if you guys are interested, for the next day and a half we have a Borderline Justice Democracy's Deputy armor set available in the superstore. If you have some extra super credits available, this is a very good one to get. Plenty of things going on inside of the world of Helldivers 2. Some are good, some are bad. Major problems need to be fixed as soon as possible. Xbox divers are already leaving even though they have only just started playing Helldivers 2. I'm glad the developers are gonna heavily crack down on the issues surrounding the performance, as they need to be fixed in order to bring some of those players back. Thank you so much guys, as always smash that beautiful like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Krennic and I will see you guys on the battlefield.